China has all kinds of weapons and ammunition to fight back against Donald Trump's petulant threat to investigate alleged Chinese intellectual property and trade abuses, a former trade advisor to Beijing has warned. According to some reports, Trump will use a speech at the White House on Friday to announce a wide-ranging trade inquiry targeting Beijing, a move that has received the blessing of senior Democrats, in a rare show of bipartisan solidarity. "We should certainly go after them," the Senate Democratic leader, Chuck Schumer, was quoted as saying by Reuters on Thursday. Donald Trump's romance with China's "she has cooled" ass-kicking could lie ahead, read more in a letter to the U.S. Trade Representative Robert Lighthizer. Another top Democrat, the Oregon Senator Ron Wyden, also backed the decision to tackle China on trade. Wyden accused Beijing of placing significant limitations on the ability of U.S. firms to compete there, and called for action to counter China's attempts to strong-arm U.S. innovators into giving up their intellectual property and drive U.S. firms further out of the Chinese market. Cheng Dewey, a former government trade advisor, said that with Trump's anticipated investigation, and the tariffs or trade restrictions on Chinese goods that might follow, the U.S. president would be trampling on bilateral trade relations. Beijing had been trying to improve ties with the U.S., Cheng claimed, but the U.S. now appeared to be stepping up its attempts to wreck the relationship. "I think the Commerce Ministry has all kinds of weapons and ammunition to fight back," she said. "They have been studying this, so they know very well when to fire which shell. The question now is how to use them." Cheng, an economics professor at Beijing's prestigious Renmin University, said one possible means of retaliation might involve China suing the U.S. for its groundless accusations and fighting the investigation at the World Trade Organization (WTO). "I think this is an opportunity for China to emphasize its role and take a stance at the WTO. Another possible method might be to launch an anti-dumping investigation targeting certain American products. China could strike back by simply choosing some important goods to find flaws or stir up trouble with," she said. According to Bloomberg, Chinese officials have identified soybeans as one American import that could potentially be targeted.